Hi, I'm Matthew Vanderels, one of the community pastors here at Founded in Truth Fellowship. The foster care crisis is one that affects every state and every county, and it's also one of the most overlooked needs by believers. It's been 1 year since we started our foster and adoption ministry at Founded in Truth, delivering support directly to foster parents as well as seeking to directly impact the foster children around us. When a child goes into the system and arrives at a foster home, it is of no fault of their own. Everything they know has been ripped from them, and we know that it's for their safety, but they don't. Typically, when a child is removed from a home, they cannot take all of their toys and clothing and stuffed animals and school supplies with them. Sometimes children are taken into care away from home, arriving at a new safe home with nothing of their own. That's why this Giving Tuesday, we're asking you to give towards sponsoring tailor-prepared care packages for foster children. Take a look at one foster care advocate and what she says with her experience.
What does the world look like? What does life look like the moment a child is placed into foster care from their point of view?
First and foremost, they're afraid. They're leaving everything that they know, including people that they love, no matter what has happened, possibly pets, possibly siblings. They're leaving all of their toys and worldly possessions. They're leaving the security of their bed, whatever that looks like, and it might not look like the one in our house. A lot of them, beyond fear, will feel guilty. Like for some reason, this is their fault that they're in foster care. And the truth is that it's not their fault. These are good kids that have had something really bad happen to them. But they still think, well, if only I had done something differently, this would not have happened.
When children, from your experience, when a foster child is placed into foster care or comes to a new home, a foster home, what do they typically, if anything, have in their possession? What do they arrive with?
They pretty much arrive with nothing. Sometimes the clothes on their back. For example, we had a tiny baby, newborn baby, arrive, and he was handed to me, and the caseworker said, "We don't know what's in that bottle, and he needs a clean diaper." And that's how I got the child. And that was 100%. So he had a bottle and a dirty diaper.
From your experience, what does it mean for a foster child to receive a care package that's kind of tailored for them?
In many cases, that's their first possession after they've left home. They begin to own something again. Even if it's clothing and their very own toothbrush, it's something. And if you can imagine just everything that you have, everything, everyone, every comfort, every security that you have being gone, except what you carry in your soul, that's where they are. So having anything that is there, having a bag to put it in even. Sometimes the bag is hugely important because they can contain their possessions. And it also shows them that somebody cares about them. Even if it's somebody they don't know, somebody cares. They matter.
Is it common, in your experience, for Christians and believers in churches to overlook the foster care crisis?
Oh, absolutely. Statistically, if every church would just help take care of one family who has a foster child. So not every family needs to foster, and there doesn't have to be a foster child in every church. But if they would just help take care of that family, we would have an abundance of churches waiting for children instead of children waiting for families.
And what would you say to anyone who watches these interviews, has the opportunity to donate to help foster children? What would you say, if anything, to them?
I'm going to say there's a big surprise. If you're not used to serving in this way, what you get back is a gift. No child will ever be able to thank you. This is not that kind of giving so you don't get recognition. This is heartfelt giving. It's driven by what we're taught to do, to take care of and serve the orphans in our communities. And you feel that. You get that back tenfold.
The care packages being put together for each child contain shoes, clothing, toys, and school supplies that are theirs to own. Not used hand-me-downs, but new. The care packages will be valued at around $250 per child, and although this will not fix their situation, as ambassadors of heaven through Jesus, we are called to show what heaven looks like in the areas of hell on earth. Will you help provide a little piece of heaven in the hell these children are facing? We know that you could give to anything this Giving Tuesday. We ask that you make sure that you're giving to something that matters, something that makes an impact, whatever that may be. For every donation made on Tuesday, December 3rd at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Facebook has pledged to match dollar for dollar. That means if you choose to sponsor a child for $250, Facebook will match that. Maybe you can't give the full amount to sponsor a child. Any amount will go towards impacting the world of a foster child. Please give. If you would also like to take advantage of Facebook matching donations on Tuesday, December 3rd, and want to donate to make an extra donation to this ministry directly so that we can continue organizing these types of events, you can do so by using the donate button on our Facebook page and not the fundraiser button. As a community fellowship and ministry, we depend on people like you to continue impacting the world for the sake of the gospel. Take advantage of having your donation doubled this coming Tuesday, December 3rd at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a chance for us as believers to do what believers do. To not just sit by and ignore hell, but to overtake it with the kingdom of heaven by being the hands and the feet of Yeshua to the world around us. Please get the word out. Share this video. Share the fundraiser with others. And thank you for selflessly giving to these children and this ministry.